a post a live chat experience. You
Fine,
and your
that's
viewers choose who can participate. Invite me now.
I'm not. I come.
Hello, everybody. It's your boy MG Smith TV, aka Amabosila 4, aka Oshe. Thank you. So, good morning, everybody. How is your week going, and how is your work, and how
Please, guys,
everything?
like this live
I
for
want to
welcome. You're welcome.
use
I
this
love you
medium
inviting now when I
to
want to start and pity
to
invite.
say thank you very much for being there for me, for supporting me, for watching my videos, even if some are not funny, some are funny, but you still watch them. So who am I? All I have to say is thank you. Thank you very much, and God bless you. So today, I want you guys to keep supporting me, because me I no get work o. Na this one na be my work. I just dey do am small small. So I don't have work. All I do before is to just wake up, eat and sleep. Wake up, eat and sleep. But now I've decided to say, okay, let me put some part of myself on social media and see if something good will come out. And I believe and I hope that with God all things are possible, that something good will come out. Yes, I believe
Yes,
that something good will come
so
out.
guys,
So
please keep
now,
supporting.
like in my previous live streaming in the other platform, I talked about how everyone need to own a social platform. Yes, everyone need to own a social platform, because why? With this with your social platform, if not for the money aspect,
Guys, can you
if
hear
you
me?
made a
See, there's
video
somebody.
on your social
It's
platform, you
already
can
gone.
easily get to a lot of people. Do you understand? If you own a social platform, it's just like one side of you is living on the internet, whilst the other side of you is living your normal life. Do you understand? So when something happened, it may be that the person that can rescue people from that particular incident is not people that lives around you. Do you understand? So, and if you don't have social media, you cannot reach wider audience. You can only reach some set of people. And guess what? Those people might not be able to help you. Do you understand? That's why I'm saying, if not for the money, remove your mind for the money. Just go straight and create your social media account, post one video at least on your social media platform every day, and with
Please,
time
guys, like
you
this
you
live.
you get to wider audience, and then you begin to make money. I don't know, but that's not why we're here. The reason why we're here today is that what I want to talk about is that so many at times, so many content creators will come online and tell you don't spend your money anyhow.
Motivational
How
speaker.
to This is how to don't build a house, build a hotel. That the house is a liability, while your hotel is an asset. That is a house is an asset, while a hotel is a liability. That don't buy an iPhone, instead buy small phone, that this all this stuff. But now that's not my problem. You can tell us how to spend money, but please also tell us how to earn money. It is very very important, because in this era, in this journey, it is very very important for you to make money. Do you know why? Because these days we now have children that talks anyhow. You as a young man that's watching this video, in one or two places you have talked to people anyhow because you have small money. Maybe those girls, you just your papa no fit buy this thing for you, your mama no. Do you understand? Because if that pikin mama really get money, you can't say that to that child. Do you understand? The same way you're mocking people's children.
Please, guys,
If
like
you are
this
not, if
live.
you don't take time, if care is not taken, maybe in time to come, people will say that about your child. That's why you need to make money, right? You
You
need
need
to
to
make
make
money.
money.
It's very very important for you to make money. But now those who come online to tell us, don't build a house, don't build a house, build a hotel. That a house is a liability while hotel is an asset. Now I'm not saying that building a house is bad or building a hotel is bad, but I want to say, hey Mariam, how are you? Mami Guri, welcome, you're welcome. I'm not saying that building a hotel is bad or building a house bad, but please tell us how we can earn this money, how we can make this money to build an hotel. You don't just come and tell us that building a hotel is bad, or how do we even make this money? Because from what I can understand, in Nigeria today, for you to even feed like two times in a day is very difficult. So then how do you now make that money? So you that have made the money to now understand that building a hotel is an asset and building a house is a liability. Can you please tell us how we can make this money to build? Let us even build that liability first. Because you know how much is house rent now in Nigeria? Like house rent. Do you know how much is house rent? To pay house rent now, or to rent an apartment, nice apartment for yourself now, you know how much you will spend. So if you're not coming to advise us that we should not build a house, we should build a hotel. So you also have to tell us how we can make this money to build. Let us even build the liability first before we now talk about building a hotel. Do you understand? And other people will tell you, uh uh you don't need to buy an expensive phone, or you don't need to rent an expensive apartment, that all you have to do is to see. Buying an expensive phone, for people that have sense, and having an expensive apartment is also a mobility for journey of wealth creation. So that's not where we are going to. But this morning I want to tell you, we have to quickly look into money itself. What is money? What is money? When you say money, this money that we are saying, currency, what is money? If you understand money, you can make money. But if you don't understand money, you can't make money. That is it. If you understand money, you can make money. But if you don't understand money, you can't make money. You can't own what you don't know. You can't own what you don't understand. That is one thing. So if you must have money, you must understand money. Now, number one, money is tripartite. Money is tripartite. Money have soul, it have life. It lives, it have past, present, and future. Money have past, present, and future. Can you understand this thing? Money have past, present, and future. They call it currency. When you say currency, you say current. You understand? When you're talking of current, you see this water have this water get current to see the way they flow. The light is slow because the current is slow because the light cannot powered whatever you were doing at that point in time. This person get current to when you touch the person like this, you see the person will jiggle. That's the same thing. That's the same thing they call money. Is a currency, is a global currency that flows from one place to another in midst of an exchange, like water flow.
Please,
So
why
also
is
money
life
flow.
give us
Do you understand? So you have to understand that money have past, present, and future. Just the way you have past, you have present, and you have future. So what is your past? The life that you've lived in the past is your past. So what is your money past? Your money past is the bill that you've incurred in the past. So when you earn money, whenever you earn money, you have to first of all go settle that bills in the past. The money that you owing people in the past. Maybe something happened. Maybe at some point you don't have money. You now went and now borrowed money to say, okay, you want to use it to do one or two. Maybe at the end of the day, you end up not paying the person, and you want to pay later. That's the past of your money. Then the present of your money is the bills that you have to incur at that point that you have the money, at that particular time that the money got to you. The bills that you have to pay, everything that you have to put in place, is the present of that money. The future of that money is the one that you have to save to solve future problem. Then you save to invest, so that one is when you now send your money a message to bring a return. Do you understand? If you don't understand this thing, this three dimension of money, you can never be rich. It is not possible. If everything that you are having right now, you are consuming it right now, the chance of you making money in life is coincidental. And whatever you own coincidentally will also leave you by accident. So that's this thing, we have to understand it very well. That money has life. That's why in my language, my father will tell you money is like a visitor. It comes and go. Money is like a visitor, it comes and go. So it's not something that stays with you. It comes and go. So that means whenever you have opportunity to make any amount of money, whether $5, $10, $20, at least 10% of that money should be kept somewhere. You understand? Because when you don't have it,
like
you
share
are
your
hungry.
investing.
Then when you can still have money and be hungry for you to create a better future for you. And this thing that they call future, there's no future. The life is the same. The same day that break yesterday is the same day. The future that you are talking about yesterday is the life that you are living today. Then the future that you are talking about tomorrow is the one that you create today. So if you don't know how to save money, then you can't live a better life tomorrow. So it's not like I'm rich, but I hope to be rich someday. But I'm telling you that if you don't understand this three dimension of money, you can never ever be rich. Yes, I'm Indian, not understanding what you see. Then stay and understand. If you don't understand, that means you did not stay long. If you stay longer, you understand. Or you can ask question. Munguri, Munguri, you are Indian. If you are Indian, you listen carefully, you will understand. Me, I'm a Nigerian. Wa alaikum salam. I did not even see your this thing. So you have to understand these three side of money. That you have to incur your past bill, solve the present bill, and what the future one. And another way to save money is budgeting. You have to make budget for everything in your life, everything every bill that you have to pay. And as soon as, even when you don't have money, you have to make the budget. That okay, when I see money, when I have money now, this is what I want to do, this is what I want to do. Maybe I want to build a house in the next two years. If I have to be saving 200 naira every day in a month, this is how much the money will be. And in a year, this is how much the money will be. Like in 3 years, the money will be complete. And then when you start building the house, within 1 to 2 months, you've already finished it. It will not look at like those days pattern of building a house where when your papa never born you, they don burst foundation. You don even big, na you come make money wey dey take complete the house. It will not be like that. Do you understand? So you might not understand what I'm saying because you just come in, but if you've been here since we started this life, we are talking about how to make money. How to make money. I said people just come online to tell us don't build the house, instead build a hotel. That a house is a liability while a hotel is an asset. So but before you can now tell me to go and build a hotel instead of building a house, you can also tell me how
It's
to
like
make
this
money.
life for
First of all, tell me how to make money, because if I don't know how
tell
to
me
make
live the
money,
life you're
there's
liking.
no way I will know how to building a house or building an asset or something like that. I don't know. So now I'm now explaining how to make money. First of all, you need to understand what money is all about. You need to
You're
understand
going
that
to like the
money
life.
is tripartite. Please like the life. Please, if you're just joining my live stream, you can help me to like the live, and then you can just hit your subscribing button and turn on your notification bell icon, so that whenever I'm live in, you can see it. Do you understand? So that if you're telling us that okay, we should not build an hotel, we should not build a house, we should build an hotel. That a house is a liability while a hotel is an asset, then you should also tell us how to make the money to fit being able to build that hotel. Do you understand? Because you don't just come and tell somebody to do something when you did not tell the person that this is how to start to do something that will enable you to build the house. So I was now explaining money itself, that you can never be a rich man if you don't understand money. You have to understand that money is like human being like this. Money has life. Money lives in people. It lives in every angle of life, every area. People say there's no money, but money is everywhere. Money is everywhere, depending on your vehicle, or your vehicle of a wealth creation. That's when you say there's no money. There's money everywhere. Do you understand? It depends on you. Maybe you might say, okay, at my age I cannot do barbing work. But people that are doing barbing work, please like my life, please. But people that are doing barbing work are earning money. You say, okay, I cannot do bricklayer, but people that are doing bricklayer are doing well. it is you that does okay because your kind of personality, you don't want to do bricklayer anymore. You don't want to, but the money is everywhere. You can't finish money. So before you now come and tell me that building a house is like this thing, you have to also tell me how to earn money to build a house. And I go further to say, you have to understand money for you to make money. If you don't understand money, you can't make money. That money is like human. Money have spirit. Money have life. It lives everywhere. Do you understand? It have past, present, and future. And I said the past of that money is the bills that you've incurred in the past, everything that you've been eating when you gain employment and you've not been paid. You have one iyasikira at your front page that you always run to say, "Pay, please, so I'm working in so organization and I've not been paid. Please just borrowed me garri. When they pay me, I will pay you." That is the past of your money. By the time they paid you the salary, you now have to go and settle iyasikira first. And then, now that they paid you, you now have to now buy everything that you know that will sustain you all through the month. If you're using keke to go to work, or motor, or anything, shuttle bus to go to work, you save money that will last, that you'll be using to go to work every day until 1 month. And what do you do next? You take the remaining one and go save it inside your bank account. You save that one. Then you start owing. After, if you need anything again, you start borrowing, because every money have past. Because whenever you make money, you have to save from it, sort some things out, and then save the remaining one. Even if it take you to start borrowing again after you made that savings, no problem, because that's the only way you can make money. You understand? So we explain that money is a currency. When you say currency, you're saying current. Current flows from one place to another in midst of an AC, according to when you're talking about money. But when you there's sometimes people say, this river get current too, this light just low current, high current. What are we talking about? We're talking about some form of flotation. That's something that flows from one place to another. And I tell you that money have body. The body of currency is your normal paper. Do you know that this your paper currency, like the one that you call 1,000 naira, is useless as soon as you cross Nigerian border? It's useless. It's as useless as anything the moment you cross border. That your 1,000 naira, if you never return from that place to your country, that means you will never be able to spend that money. If you decided that you are not going to a bureau de change, and the people don't have what is called bureau de change in their country, that okay, you are never going to make use of that money. You are never going to make use of that money. That means that paper that you are holding is just an ordinary paper. The people can even collect it from you and use it to sell suya. Do you understand? So money is beyond that physical paper. Money is beyond what you understand. So the only way you can make money in life is when you save, when you earn money, understand the past of the money, understand the present of the money,
If you are
and
like
understand
this
the
life
future
for
of the
that,
money.
YouTube can take it back.
If you understand the past of the money, the present of the money, and the future of the money, then you can save money, you can earn money. Do you understand? So we will be ending the live very soon. So the next thing that we'll be talking about is tithing. We will talk about tithe. What is tithe? People say tithe is person that's eating tithe. Tell you that there's no way you can never be rich without you having to pay tithe. Tithing is very, very important. In every money you made, you pay tithe. In every money you made, you pay tithe. Either you are a Christian, you are a Muslim, you are a non-believer, you are a Hindu, anybody, whoever you are, any money you made, you pay tithe out of it.
Now don't say it.
Eh?
Don't say it. It's your next topic.
Yes, so that's what we'll be looking into in our next live. Thank you for watching me. Please help me to like this live so that
And
YouTube can suggest
subscribe.
me to other people. Then subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please, I'm begging you. I don't have work. This is the only thing that I do for now. All I've been doing before is to wake up, chop, and sleep. Now I don't want to sleep again. I want to work. So if you have any job anywhere, you can please employ me. Thank you very much, and God bless you. And don't forget to pray and do whatever you know how to do better, because from that place is where God will bless you. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Bye. Peace.
I'm fine.